This week on Your City Now, weekly food distribution helps those in need and tips for a safe Halloween during the pandemic. Those stories are just ahead on Your City Now. As Denver's COVID-19 case numbers continue to rise, Mayor Michael Hancock announced additional public health measures.
The first public health order is a tougher mask mandate that will require face coverings in more settings and will be effective immediately and be in place until further notice. The second order will address the number of non-related people allowed together in unregulated settings, reducing that number from 10 to 5.
We are currently working with the Department of Safety, and we have been very early on to make sure that there is enforcement with all of these public health orders. And again, if individuals, if they are congregating in numbers that are not allowed, they would run the risk of being issued a summons to court.
Every Friday, the mayor's office hosts a food distribution event at various sites around the city in order to help those in need during this time.
We really wanted to bring resources to our community. We started with 100 food boxes, in which now we serve over 10 tons of food per event. We reach out to community organizations to bring these essentials week after week that are needed. So we are here, we hear you, and we got you.
Families in need can receive food supplies as well as other goods, including light bulbs, shampoo, and baby supplies.
Without diapers and formula, babies can't be nourished or kept clean, and really it's just a basic need.
The supplies are available to anyone in need, and the site stays open until all goods have been distributed.
People need help right now, and I'm just proud to stand with the people of Denver who come out and say, let's give a little bit to help those in need.
The distributions will continue to happen weekly. Visit Mayor Hancock's Facebook page for upcoming events.
Thank you.
City Council recently sent their proposed changes to the draft budget to the mayor. Council sought to quadruple the funding for the city's Support Team Assisted Response, or STAR program, which sends some low-level 911 calls to mental health professionals instead of police. The mayor agreed to up the funding to a new total of $3 million. Council also asked for over $391,000 to establish a rental registration and licensure program to help ensure that safe and healthy rentals are maintained in Denver. Council also asked for an additional $71,700 for the Citizen Oversight Board, which acts as a watchdog for the Office of the Independent Monitor, the oversight agency for the police and sheriff departments, and the mayor agreed. The mayor also gave the green light to the council's $300,000 recommendation for the Denver Public Library or Office of Children's Affairs to provide better access to computer and internet services to low-income, Black, Indigenous, and other people of color. And council asked, and the mayor agreed, to allocate $365,000 to support public restroom operations in city parks, which are often used by people experiencing homelessness. A public hearing will be held on the proposed and amended 2021 budget on October 26th. Then on November 2nd, the council will vote to amend the budget. The entire process must be completed by November 9th. Colorado's health officials released a series of advisories for a safe Halloween during the pandemic. Everyone should continue to observe the established health advisories when celebrating this holiday, but parents should consider alternatives to a traditional Halloween celebration by having a scavenger hunt for candy. But if you must go out, there are guidelines to follow. Costume masks are not a substitute for cloth face coverings unless they are made from 2 or more breathable fabric layers that cover the nose and mouth with no gaps around the face. Trick-or-treating should be a family activity and done with those you've quarantined with. Continue to keep your distance and limit your time when interacting with others. Stop periodically to sanitize your kids' hands. Save candy eating until you return home. Wash up upon returning home. Also, those who are immune compromised or not feeling well should remain at home. The overall message for parents is to pay attention to where your community is on the state's COVID-19 dial and plan accordingly. You can catch new episodes of Your City Now every Friday. Thanks for watching, Denver.